in the evening, early evening for those of you on the East Coast, and afternoon for those of you on the West and Mid Coast. It is Monday. It is MLK Day. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you guys on. Let's get started in a moment here. We'll let the YouTube algorithm kick in and do its thing. All right, we do sound good as far as the sound check on my end. Alrighty, folks. So better late than never, right? I know these videos typically come usually the day before or maybe the first of the month. I know it's a little bit late, but better late than never. Hopefully you guys can understand that. I do apologize. You know, we had so much other content to cover over these last couple of weeks, a lot of videos to put out. Hello, Terry. Good to have you on. I'll also kick off the chat for you guys as well, so you know this is truthfully live. Yes, so like I was saying, you know, usually these videos with the payment schedule, they typically come out first of the month or maybe the day before the first of the month. And so I do apologize for lateness, but better late than never. We'll be doing this Social Security January payment schedule. And this is a big one, folks. Remember, this is unlike any other month, especially because of the record high COLA. And that has now been in effect. It is, in fact, added and reflected into your Social Security benefits. Remember, this is the largest COLA adjustment in decades, so it is truly historic, and that is why this month was really big for a lot of you. You might have seen a large pay increase. Now, remember when we covered in our December payment video, or at least talked about the December payment, remember some of you actually received your payments early on December 30th. That has to do with the way the dates work and how they configure the dates. So we'll be talking about that. Let's get started in just a moment here. First, make sure you guys go ahead and give this live stream a tremendous thumbs up. Smash that like button. I would appreciate that. Just help the YouTube algorithms. That way everyone could see this video. And guys, if you're all watching the live right now, say the word live in the comment section or in the live chat. And if you're watching the replay, let us know in the comment section that you are watching and just say the word replay. That will help me out to better serve you folks. And also make sure that you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. That's important because that bell will notify you every time we do post a brand new video. Hello, Terry. All right, I see that she is live. Awesome, awesome. So remember, yes, make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. Remember, next cash giveaway will be at 30,000 subscribers, which could be right around the corner, depending on how our content does in these coming weeks. I think it could go exponential at the pace that we're going right now. So that next cash giveaway could be coming soon. Make sure you are subscribed. You'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. So with that being said, folks, let's talk about this month, the month of January. Remember, Social Security benefits and the recipients particularly can look forward to bigger benefit checks in January. Back in October, remember, the Social Security Administration, the SSA, announced the 2023 cost of living adjustment and that it would be 8.7%, and that is the biggest boost in 41 years. So it was truly historic and groundbreaking. And obviously that is due to the insane red hot inflation that we faced last year, particularly in the middle of the year last year when inflation was just absolutely rampant and soaring, and therefore the COLA adjustment did account for that. Now, obviously, a lot of people are a little bit upset that it should be higher if you want to really keep up with, you know, the expenses and expenditures that senior citizens and the elderly do face. So some people do believe that 8.7% was not enough, and that if you really want to account for what people were paying and the prices that you saw at the grocery store, the pump, all that, all the above, then it should really be higher, probably closer to 10%. And it could have been, depending on how the inflation numbers worked out. But it just the timing of inflation trickling down and coming down a bit, and then the announcement from the SSA, they had to take the average of all the quarters, and that's why it ended up being 8.7%. Last year's 5.9% COLA has done little to help seniors deal with the inflated cost of living, evidently. The bigger COLA for 2023 should help seniors who have struggled with soaring costs for everything from food, gas, and housing. Remember, the 5.9% COLA, that was effectively eroded and totally eaten away within a matter of just months because of how inflation was doing in just the beginning of the year. Little could we have foreseen how bad it would actually get, but just the beginning of 2022, it was immediately eroded and taken away, that 5.9% boost due to inflation. As usual, Social Security payments in January will be made according to the same monthly schedule, with payments going out on the second, third, and fourth Wednesdays of the month. That is, of course, depending on if you received your Social Security benefits after 1997, so do keep that in mind. So here's when you should expect your payment. If your birth date is on the 1st or the 10th of the month, your payment will be distributed on Wednesday, January 11th. So therefore, you should have already received that payment if your birthday falls between those days. If your birth date is on the 11th to the 20th of the month, then your payment will be distributed on Wednesday, January 18th. You can look forward to it this week. And if your birth date is on the 21st to the 31st of the month, of any given month, your payment will be distributed on Wednesday, January 26th, towards the end of the month. Now, if you don't receive your payment on the expected date, the SSA advises allowing 3 additional mailing days before contacting Social Security and causing a panic. Now, seniors who do also qualify for SSI or Supplemental Security Income Benefits will receive or should have received their payment on December 30th. Remember, we talked about that last year, which wasn't too long ago, how, believe it or not, for those particular individuals, they will not receive any money in the month of January because of the fact that they should have received it on the 30th of December. Now, according to the SSA website, SSI benefits are usually paid on the 1st of the month unless the date falls on a weekend, in which case payments will be issued the Friday before the 1st, hence the timing. That also applies to if it's a holiday as well. Now, the SSI program is run by the Social Security Administration. It provides monthly payments to adults and children with a disability or blindness who have income and resources below specific financial limits. SSI payments are also made to people 65 and older without disabilities who meet the financial qualifications. Because of a quirk in the payment schedule, 2 SSI checks are sent out in April, September, and December, while no checks are sent out in January, May, and October. And that was the case for this particular month and the last payment. Now, on average, Social Security benefits will increase more roughly than $140 a month, $140 in the year 2023. According to the SSA, the average yearly benefit for 65-year-olds in 2023 is now expected to rise to $30,708 or $2,559, and that is with that COLA boost. Now, of course, a lot of you are expecting, that COLA boost to help. I know it won't help for a lot of you, but hopefully, we could look forward to yet another COLA boost depending on how inflation does this year. And at the same time, hopefully inflation does trickle down and starts to stabilize and gets back to normal this year. So just wait, maybe costs will come down a little bit, supply and demand, that's the economy. We could see the supply chains, definitely start to strengthen and all that, and that could definitely help the prices that you see at the supermarket and whatever your daily living expenses are. So while the COLA benefits may not help this second, and you might be upset that that boost could definitely be higher and more substantial, do understand that we could start to see inflation tamper down and we could see it dissipate. So just look forward to that and understand that nothing is permanently right now. And these prices are definitely abnormal, right? This inflation is unlike anything we've seen in a very, very significant period of time. So just stay patient, remain patient, and also understand that, we talked about in the last couple of videos as far as the Medicare negotiations, right? The drug prices, so that will definitely help you folks with your savings. Other provisions in the Inflation Reduction Act that are kicking in this year, that will definitely help you out as well. So basically, it's this perfect storm of a lot of factors at hand here. You have the high COLA, you have hopefully inflation trickling down and coming down, you have the Inflation Reduction Act provisions, and so many other things happening. And of course, Biden wants to, accomplish more this year. Just remember that, he tweeted out recently in regards to doing more for the country, and people thought that tweet was kind of signaling at a child tax credit or maybe even another stimulus. So just understand that Biden is working and he's doing his best. Obviously, a lot of you are unhappy with his job and his work, but hopefully we could see the Democrats, maybe pass some good, some interesting spending packages that could include provisions like a child tax credit, or something akin to it. So just understand that more work is being done, and a lot of state stimulus checks are also still being sent out. A lot of you still have not received that money yet, and some are also still in the works. We just talked about the most recent one. I believe that was the state of Massachusetts. We talked about it a few a few videos ago, and that state stimulus is in the works, and it's being rumored and talked about, and that legislation is being drawn up. So just remain patient. Hopefully, good things are to come. Hopefully, the best is yet to come. And if you guys do have any questions about the January COLA or anything at all, obviously do let us know, and we'll do our best to assist you. Let us know down in the comment section. If you guys did find this video helpful, if you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. I would appreciate that. Also, make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. If you guys want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free. No gimmicks, no sales pitch, no nothing. Just for supporting the channel, use the brokerage links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some value up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to connect with me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. Use the social links down below in the description. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great weekend and enjoy the holiday.